Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we will learn about Python loops. So let's understand about the Python loops. So loops allows us to run a statement or a group of a statement repeatedly. Python provides three types of loops to meet different needs. While their purpose is the same, the syntax and how conditions are checked vary slightly. So loops is basically a statement or group we can say that is used to repeat functions again and again. So in which we will first understood about the while loop. So how it works, actually while loop repeats a block of code as long as a condition is true. While the condition will be true, so loops will be keep running. So let's understand this code. So like I have used while count is less than is equal to 5. So when will count, as I have already assigned count is equal to 0, so means the loop will start from 0. So condition is true, so that's what here the value will be printed, and again this count plus 1 means we are incrementing here the number. So we will understood this example on the Visual Studio Code. So I'm going to copy the code and we'll go to Visual Studio Code. I'm going to create here a file like we are creating for the loops dot py. So I have pasted the code here and I have saved. Now we will understood about the example, right? So as I have already run the program, so here you can see the what is the output. Like here is output 0 1 2 3 4 5. This loop will run till 4 because if there will be less than and equal is 5, then here will be 5. I hope you have understood very well. Now the second one is the for loop. So how for loop is working? So for loop is working to iterate over a sequence like a list, a string or a range. It can be anything. So whenever we are using the for loop means here it can be link, list, a string or a range. Anything can be. So now I'm going to copy this code again and we will understood in the Visual Studio Code. So I'm going to make this code as a copy and we'll paste here the code, we'll save the program and going to run it. Now you can understand for num in range 5, then you can see the what is the output. I'm getting the same, but the method is different and the number of code is different. So we will understand the third number, which is a nested loop. So how nested loop actually working? So nested loops allow a loop inside another loop for more complex tasks. Whenever if there will be any more complex task, so we can use nested loop means inside the loop when we are using the another loop that is called as a nested loop. So you can understood about the outer loop. So here I have used the for loop like for I in range 2, that is the outer loop, and for j in range means it's the inner loop. Now print all combinations, so we are printing here. So first we will copy the code and I'm going to copy this code and we'll go to Visual Studio Code and I'm going to make this code as a comment. And now I have pasted the code here and I'm going to save the program and run. Now here you can understood about the value like I is equal to 0 and j is equal to 0. I is equal to 0 means j is equal to 1. So how it is working? Because the outer loop condition we have given till 2 and the inner loop we have given condition till 3, and here we are printing the values of I and j. To print the value we have used curly braces. So if you want to print, or we can say we want to print any statement in the form of value, so we can use the variable in the curly braces. So now we will go to the another things. So here is the loops control statement in Python. So what is loop control statement in Python? So loop control statements are used to change the flow of loop. They help you control when to stop, skip or exit a loop. Python has three main loop control statements. So in loop we can use the control statements as well. So what is the control statement? First is the break statement. Break statement works to exit the loop immediately even if the condition is still true. If any condition which is true but there is any break statement, then the loop will exit. So like you, in this example you can understood about the like for number in range is 5. So as the number will be is equal to 3, then the loop will stop. So we will understood this code on the Visual Studio Code. So I have copied this code. Now I'm going to make this code as a comment, and here I'm going to paste this code and will save the program. Now you can see the output 0 1 2. So how it is coming, actually here we have used for num in range 5, and if number is equal to 3 means it will keep running the loop. But here as we have used a statement about the number is equal to 3, then the loop will break. So in this way it is working, a number we are using to print the variable like number. Here is the continue statement. So continue statement, it works to skip the rest of the current iterations and moves to the next one. So it is just opposite the break statement. Like in break statement we used to exit the loop, right? But in continue statement what will happen, we will skip that particular statement and then again start to run. So I'm going to copy this code again, and we will understood in the example in a Visual Studio Code. So I'm going to make this code as a comment and going to paste here the code as I have saved the program. So now we will run the code. So here you can understood about like the for number in range of 5. So here loop is running less than 5. So as the number will be 3, then the skip when number is 3. So here 3 is not printed, that's why 0 1 2 4. Here is the output. I hope you are understanding very well. Now we will go to understand about pass statement. So what does pass statement? Does nothing and acts as a placeholder when no action is needed. So pass statement is used to for as a placeholder when no action is needed. Like I have used for num in range 5, if number is equal to 3, then pass means placeholder for future, right? Print number. So here there is nothing like that and it is using for the future purpose. So again we will understood on the Visual Studio Code. I'm going to make copy this code, and again the exist code I'm going to make as a comment, and now I have pasted the code here and I have saved. Now I'm going to run this code so you can understood the output 0 1 2 3 4, and pass is used for the future code. So in this way we have covered all the things, and you can understand there is a statement like use these statements to better control how your loops behave. So these are the things which is very needed to understand, because it will be very helpful in your coding journey. Because some of the time it happens that we about to uh, make a code and we need to use break statement. Sometime it will happen then we need to use continue whenever we will have any parts to skip. So in this we have covered all the things. So I hope you really loved this video. So if you really loved this video, so please do thumbs up and do your valuable comment and share this video with your family and friends. Thank you. Have a great day.